Have you ever felt trapped inside your own head? Every dream you have gets drowned by what ifs. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if it's too late? You want to move, but your mind won't let you. It feels like safety, but it's slowly stealing your life. This is the story of a man who let overthinking control him for years, until one quiet moment changed everything. His name was Arjun, 27 years old, living in a small rented room in the city. He worked as a junior accountant, numbers on a screen all day. The job paid rent, it paid food, but it never paid for the fire he once felt inside. Arjun used to dream big. He wanted to start a small online business. He wanted to write stories, the kind that help people feel less alone. He even wanted to ask his childhood friend Priya to marry him one day. But every time he got close to doing something real, the thoughts came rushing in, like a storm he couldn't stop. Mornings were the worst. He'd wake up with a plan. I'll work on my business idea today, just 2 hours. By noon, he had already listed 20 reasons it would fail. Too much competition, no money to start, people will laugh. Evenings were heavier. He'd sit on his bed, phone in hand, watching others live the life he wanted. Friends getting promotions, couples traveling, people starting things. He scrolled and felt smaller with every swipe. Nights were endless, lying in the dark, replaying every mistake he ever made. Why didn't I study harder? Why didn't I speak up in that meeting? Why am I still here? Priya waited for him to decide. She waited 2 years. Then she left. Not angry, just tired. I can't keep waiting for you to choose yourself, she said. That broke something inside him. But even then, he couldn't stop thinking. He just thought about why he lost her. His body started giving up too. Headaches, no appetite. He felt tired even after sleeping 10 hours. Life was passing, and he was watching it from the sidelines, trapped in his own head. One Sunday evening, Arjun couldn't take it anymore. He walked out of his room without a plan. No phone, no earphones, just him and the streets. It started raining. He didn't have an umbrella. He kept walking. The rain soaked his shirt, his shoes, his hair. He ended up at a small empty park near the river. No one around, just the sound of rain hitting leaves. He sat on a wet bench, closed his eyes. For the first time in years, he didn't fight the thoughts. He let them come. They came fast, then slower, then quieter. In that silence, he heard something else. The river flowing, steady, unstoppable. No hesitation, no second guessing. It just moved. Arjun opened his eyes. He looked at his hands. They were shaking, not from cold, from something deeper. He realized the thoughts were loud, but they weren't real. They were clouds. They pass. He was the sky. He stood up, picked up a small pebble from the ground, held it tight. Then he threw it into the river. It made a tiny splash. Ripples spread, then vanished. Gone, just like that. In that second, something broke free inside him. He went home that night, soaked, but calm. He opened his laptop, not to plan, not to research, just to start. He wrote 1 page, a simple story, about a man who was afraid. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't even good. But he finished it. Next morning, he didn't overthink breakfast. He cooked eggs, ate, went to work. But after work, he worked on his business idea. Just 30 minutes. No big plan. Just action. He messaged an old friend he hadn't spoken to in years. Not to impress, just to talk. He started walking every evening. Not to lose weight, just to move. The thoughts still came. They always will. But now he saw them for what they were. Noise, not truth, not orders. He started living again. Small steps, real ones. Overthinking feels like thinking deeply, but it's not. It's fear wearing a mask. It promises control, but it only gives paralysis. The river taught Arjun something simple. You don't need to solve every thought. You don't need to be ready. You just need to move. One small action, then another. The thoughts will follow.
but they don't have to lead. You are not your mind. You are the one who can choose what to do next. Arjun is still walking that path. Some days are hard. Some days the thoughts return. But he no longer lets them steal his life. He took it back, one quiet moment at a time. And maybe, just maybe, you can too. If this story touched you, like it, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more stories that speak to the heart. Thank you for being here. Take one small step today. You deserve to live.